Today's guest is a celebrity hairstylist and content creator who goes viral like every time a client sits in his chair. Y'all check this out. Like, can I be your friend? Oh my goodness. Y'all, please help me give a warm welcome to none other, Mr. Matthew Jean-Pierre, aka Slay by Matthew. Slay. Please have a seat.
Oh, I feel like I'm in my auntie house, my rich auntie.
You are in your auntie house, your rich auntie house. You
Sit
good.
down, don't break nothing, don't touch nothing.
Matthew,
Yes.
sac passé.
Naboulé.
Naboulé.
I ain't the Haitian, I'm American Haitian. You know, second generation.
You are amazing. You went to an HBCU. You graduated from high school, went to an HBCU.
Oh, yes.
What did you get a degree in?
Mass communications with an emphasis in digital production.
In digital production.
Yes.
Is mass communication and digital production a career path that you want to pursue, like, you know, in addition to what you're doing?
Yes, I do. I feel like I kind of titter-totter in it now with the TikToks and stuff, but video editing, producing, directing, that's all things I want to get into later on when the hair stuff get old.
It may never get old.
Oh, Lord, my knees, they need to get old soon.
Oh, your knees may get old. I feel you. How did your college studies help you transition into, like, doing what you do now, a celebrity hairstylist?
I think going to college just opened my brain to the world, period. You know, when you live in where you're from and you go to the same church, the same schools for 12 years plus, you kind of just, you need a change of scenery.
Yes.
So for me, it was going to college, and I just realized I can do whatever I want to do. It doesn't have to just be the degree. I can do hair and this and that and a little bit of everything.
It's so true. I love that because college applies, you have a lot of life rules that you learn in college too.
Yes.
And even though people say, you know, math is whatever and you're not going to apply it, you can apply it because of the way you have to think to solve issues, right?
No shade.
So math is just great. In college education, we don't talk about education, but I'm just so glad that you're applying that to what you're doing. At what point did you realize that being a hairstylist was your calling?
Probably middle school. I always hung out with girls. I always was plaiting their hair, braiding it. Then I got a flat iron freshman year of high school.
Wow.
It was over. Then I was fixing everybody's leave-outs, fixing the bobs up.
Their leave-outs?
Yes, I
love
was
it.
Mr. Touch-Up back in the day. So
Are
I
you
used to just fix
serious?
everybody's hair. So I always knew that hair was going to be in the mix.
So when we saw Matthew, you had like a whole entourage of some bad behind girls
I
hanging
always
out
hung
with
around
you.
the prettiest girls.
With
I
the
always
prettiest.
have.
I love
Period.
that. So you have incorporated dance with your makeovers.
Yes.
How did you come up with something so brilliant?
You know what's crazy? It wasn't even me. It was Gabby. It was her.
Really?
She came up with the concept.
That is
because
so cool.
When I was in college, my last 2 years, I started on TikTok, but I wasn't viral. So I was just like kind of doing funny stuff while they were in the chair interacting with the clients. So I never did like real choreo on TikTok until she had the bright idea and was like, let's do a dance. I was like, girl, I'm not doing no dance. We already picked the TikTok we doing today, girl. I said, we could do it on your page. And then we did it and it went viral. It
On her page.
I was jealous. So I said, we're dancing now. So that's kind of how it came about last year.
I
and
love
then
it.
We just ran with it.
Was that your
Literally.
first viral moment?
Yes, it was last year around like February.
Oh,
it was
my
on her
goodness.
page. And I'm like, oh my God, they like us dancing. We finna be dancing now. So that's how it came about.
Well, Matthew, you've worked with several celebrities since then. Tell us about some of the amazing encounters you've had.
Okay, I've worked with Jocelyn Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess.
Yes!
That was fun because she's just how she is on TV.
Really?
And she's real. We're both Scorpios, so we got along well.
How cool is that?
It was fun. I worked with Young BBQ. She was just here.
Yes, love her.
That's my homegirl. She's
Yes.
from St. Pete, a bridge away from Tampa.
Yes.
So we work together every now and then. it's always fun. We dance together too. It's no shade. Who else have I worked with?
Santana?
Oh, Santana again. I wouldn't say we worked together. It kind of like we did some content together.
Yes.
And it was fun because me and my friends, we made a challenge to one of his new songs with the City Girls. And it ended up going real viral. It got over 1 million views.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And then his people reached out and then we went to Atlanta and we did the videos. It was so fun.
Now,
Yes.
I have a good question for you, because if I was going to book an appointment with you, I would think I need to bring my dance shoes.
Ooh.
Do clients book appointments with you hoping
they
or thinking they're going to get TikTok with you because everybody wants to go viral with you?
Ever since I started going viral, all I see in my comments is, do I have to learn how to dance? Do I have to learn how to dance?
Are you serious?
And it's just like, no, I'm not even going to be dancing with all y'all. I don't got time. It's not enough hours in the day to try to get all these TikToks done with all my clients.
It's true, right?
But I used to do it back in the days. Like when it wasn't that deep, I used to do it with my clients. Girl, let's do this TikTok real quick. Hold the camera. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And it's going to be that. But now it's too hectic. I can't. I got designated girls for that. And we just do what we do.
I love it. So
Yeah.
has TikTok shaped your career?
Yes. TikTok changed the direction of where my life is going,
Wow.
honestly, because I had been posting for years and I never really thought it was going to be something viral, because if it was, it would have been, you know? So once I graduated, it's like everything just fell in place. So,
Wow.
I don't know. I like it. I've been able to travel and do people's hair. People all over the world know me now because of TikTok. So
That's
it changed my
amazing.
life.
And
No shade. And still
so,
is.
what are you planning on doing in the future? Now that you've traveled all the world, you're meeting all these amazing people. What's next for you?
What's next? What's next for Slayed by Matthew?
Yes, what's
I don't
next?
know. I
Slayed
want to
by
get into
Matthew?
production. I really like.
Really?
I want to be on my Spike Lee, my Tyler Perry, my Shonda Rhimes
Oh,
vibes. I want to
really?
create, TV shows, movies.
Well, you have all the credentials to do that.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
But that's like the next goal. After I get tired of doing hair, that's what I want to do. I want to be in production.
Now, do you think you're going to get tired?
Oh, am I tired now?
Ooh.
No, I don't think I'm going to get tired. I feel like I'm always going to do it. Like if somebody calls
Probably.
me and I love them, I have to do it. I'm just going to do it.
Well, hello and welcome back. If y'all know anything, you know that I love going through your questions. It's the highlight of my day. But if you know, then you really know I have no filter. So each and every week, my beautiful soul sister, Koya, joins us. So I have Koya and Matthew here. Everybody say, hi, Koya. Yay. So to get into these questions for me, Koya is going to assist us. Are y'all ready?
We are ready.
Let's rock and roll. First questions. And don't forget, no filter. All right. First question is from Lawrence. Is having a big ego a negative or positive trait? Ladies first.
Ego, yes. Being confident, no. But if we're using the word big ego, I'm going to say it is a negative trait.
I think it can be a little bit of both. If you have to have an ego to hype your own stuff up, then I don't really see nothing wrong with that. But if it affects the people around you and the energy around you, then I think it could be negative. So
Okay, I
a
can
little bit
see
of both.
Both sides of that. I like that. I agree. I actually agree with both of you, because you said it, you reiterated it, and then you added it can have a positive connotation to it too if you're using it to support yourself. So I love that. All right, next question. Next question is from Jamari. Jamari says, is the most important purpose in life to find happiness? Is the most important purpose in life to find happiness? Matthew, is it?
I think so, because I think when you're happy, everything else falls into place as far as like success, money. So I think it starts with happiness. No shade.
That's beautiful. It's
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
I love exactly what he said. But also to add to it, like, I feel like happiness is a state of being. Like, you have to wake up every day and make an active effort to be this.
Yes.
So I think when you wake up every day with the intent of making an active effort to be happy, naturally everything else is going to fall into place.
It's so true, because so much comes at us every day. But if you wake up intentionally saying, if negative things are thrown at me, I am going to make lemons into lemonade.
Nice.
Right?
Yes, I love that.
Add a little sugar to it.
Yes.
Yes. All right, next question. Shay wants to know, what exactly is beauty to you, Koya?
Beauty to me is your energy. Like, I'm such an energy person. Like, meeting someone, like, your energy introduces itself before you do.
Yes.
So I feel it immediately. So beauty to me is you having great energy.
That is so true.
I
All right.
agree with that a little
Yes,
bit.
right? Talk to me, Matthew.
I think people think beauty is just like a fresh lace, a beat face, but it's also your vibe. Like, can you light up a room when you walk in?
Yes.
You know, so I think that's what beauty really
That
is.
internal beauty, right? When people say you're beautiful on the inside and out, oh, you're so beautiful inside and out. It's that radiation of beauty from the inside that makes you. A friend of mine was asking me yesterday, it's so relevant, what made you want to be friends with me or talk to me? And I said, it was your presence. It was your energy. And it's so important. What Koya said, it speaks before you even open your mouth. Is that exactly, what did you say verbatim?
Yeah, your energy introduces
It
itself
introduces
before
it.
you do.
Yes, I love that. Y'all remember that. All right, next question is Renee. Renee wants to know, Matthew, why do we strive for perfection if it is not attainable?
I think because we want to do our best. Nobody wants to be mediocre, or you shouldn't want to be mediocre. And even if it isn't perfect, you should still be satisfied with whatever the end result is, as long as you did your best, you know?
And the best is striving for perfection, right?
shade.
We're not gonna no shade.
shade.
Koya.
I think for me, like growing up as a Black woman, you know, unfortunately, we are at the bottom of the totem pole. So there are a lot of things that my mom conditioned me and ways of doing things and being a certain way. And I always thought, like, why do I have to do all that? It's not that serious. But I understand now she was conditioning me for the real world of knowing that, like, hey, you're at the bottom of the totem pole, so you're going to have to work a little bit harder.
Yes.
But on the flip side, I hate that I have that in my mind now, and I'm trying to unlearn a lot of those things just because society as a whole has, you know, shifted a little bit and come up to speed. But for me, it has to do a lot with how I was conditioned by my mom.
Wow, that's so true.
Yeah.
Those great answers. All right, I hope Renee is pleased with that because I think they're fantastic answers. Next question up is from, Ornice, I love that name. Ornice wants to know, how do you know if you love someone enough to marry them, Koya? Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just to the point where you know, like, hey, I'm spending the rest of my life. This is it.
Do I hear a crick?
Listen, I could say so much, but I guess when you're just at the point where it's like, hey, for me, I'm such a deep person, as you can tell. Like, energy is a thing for me. I be wanting to connect with you. Like, I want to be in your skin. I want your soul. I want all of it, you know?
Yes.
So when I feel like I've, like, conquered all of that and we're, like, inseparable and we connect on that level, it's like, okay, you it. Like, let's do it.
Yes. You ain't even got to put a ring on it.
Right.
You can just write your name
Facts.
across it. What about you, Matthew?
I don't know. I'm 25. I'm too young to answer this question. I don't know nothing about marriage. I guess I would say, if you can see yourself never being tired of them, then I guess that's somebody you can marry. Because people get tired of each other after a while. So
Do you think when you marry them, you get tired of them?
Yes.
Yes, because things change. Standards change. And everything just changes when you got that paper. So I don't know.
So I think you just need to understand that you are going to have challenges and moments where you're just like, but I do want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Hopefully one day we'll get that feeling.
Okay, well, when you get there, Matthew, make sure you call us.
I'm going to call the Sisaundra show.
Hey! I love it. So, next question up is from Cliff. Matthew, when is it time to say goodbye?
When it gets toxic, for me.
What is toxic?
Toxic is like when you want to argue too much, when you don't know how to communicate in a healthy manner. I don't know. I think it's time to say goodbye when you're tired of that person. When the thought of even leaving is in your head, I think that's when you should leave.
But what if you're married?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of divorce courts. I don't know. I think
Did he say divorce court?
I think with marriage, you have to kind of like try to stick it out a little bit more than if it was just a friendship or a boyfriend-girlfriend. But I don't know. I've never been married. I don't think I'm going to get married.
Really?
So I don't know.
I feel you. Koya.
For me, it's like whenever there's a shift in energy and I feel as though this is no longer serving me, like this situation is no longer fulfilling, this situation no longer speaks to who I am as an individual. Because I think a lot of times we have a problem with prolonging people's seasons in our life. Like everybody's there for a season, a reason, a lifetime, you know. But sometimes we have this thing where I personally have this thing where I prolong people's season in my life, and I'm in a space of, if this is not serving me, I'm just gonna go.
See, and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm the opposite. If I'm tired of you, I'm just gonna cut you off.
Really?
No explanation, no arguments.
You're just gone.
Yeah. So maybe I need to be more like you.
I mean, every single time I just noticed, like, I look back and I'm like, had I done this a month and a half earlier, I would have been so much happier, you know?
Yes, it's so true. So listen, it's been so great sitting here talking to the both of you, Matthew, Koya. We always have a quote for our guests, but I would love to, for our viewers, I'd love for one of you to share one of your quotes.
I think the one I said earlier, right? Just be mindful, because your energy really does introduce itself before you do. So if you're having a bad day and you're going around people, just know that bad day is going to speak before you even say hello.
And with that, we're going to say your energy introduces itself before you. That's our quote for today. Thank y'all for watching. For the culture. Y'all know what y'all need to do. You need to scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. We have a lot of exclusive content for you. Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all back here tomorrow.